Hello my darlings, it's Dion Dean back with another video. How you guys doing? And for those of you, if this is your first time visiting my channel, how are you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am here with a video. I actually wasn't going to do this video. I don't know why. I just didn't think you guys would be interested, but I posted the video. I posted a picture of a few purchases that I got off the RealReal and talked about how much I am in love with the RealReal right now. If you guys remember, I did... Sorry, that's Riley. Playing around with her dad, of course. I did a video a few months back about some items that I was sending off to the RealReal. And so when you send items to the RealReal, or when I sent items to the RealReal, I got a $100 credit. And so it's been sitting there, and I was like, you know what am I going to do with this $100? So I decided to download the app and just play with it a little bit. And I am addicted to the RealReal. I probably have about 100, if not 150 shoes saved on there. They got some good deals. It's consignment gone wild on the RealReal. Like some days you can find 30 off, 40 off, sometimes 60, 70 off. And so I just want to go through a few of the shoes that I've purchased. And then I also have some other shoes, like 2 pairs of shoes that I have thrifted. So the first pair of shoes that I got are these. Oh, let me tell you. So the shoes, one of the shoes came in a box, but they all come with this thank you note. Have no fear of perfection. You'll never reach it. Whatever. I'm perfect. That's a negative profession. I'm kidding. And then just a little note saying thank you for your purchase. I have found the experience really good. I mean, I haven't been selling like a guap, but I've been selling on there consistently every month. So, like I said, I had a $100 credit, and so the first pair of shoes that I bought, and forgive me, I don't even remember how much I paid, but I know the total came to like $108. And so what happens is you go into the app and it'll say, 30 off must-haves or 70% off last markdowns. And so I just went in there and just put in shoes, and I mean, I put in handbags, but they didn't have any handbags that I really wanted or can afford at this time. Not in my budget. So here are some Tabitha Simmons. And you guys, I know that I said that I was getting away from a heel, but you know what? I'm a 4 or 5 inch heel kind of gal, so it is what it is. So here's a Tabitha Simmons shoe, and it is lightly worn. And of course, the RealReal is consignment. What does it say on the bottom? Returns will only be accepted if the sticker remains attached. So this is one pair. Oops, sorry, my ring's like falling off. This is one pair of shoes that I got. And yeah, I mean, they're in really good condition. Beautiful. And then, oh, and they come in this bag, in the shoe bag. So that's beautiful because then I know they're not going to get nicked or scraped. And these other pair of shoes actually came in the box. These did not. This just came in the bag. These came in a box, but I threw away the box. And these are actually kind of tight on me. I am a 40 or 45. In Louboutins, when I was wearing Louboutins like that and trying on Louboutins, I was a 40 and a half. Well, it looks like a lot of my shoes now, my Italian or French made shoes, are 40 and a half. So I got these Kurt Geigers. This is a bad mamma jamma, honey. This is, if you want to talk about something that's the epitome of Dion Dean, it's either going to be black patent or black suede, pointed toe. Could have a platform if it's cute. But these are some Kurt Geigers. And they're a little tight on me. But I'm not going to return them because, me and Weight Watchers got this thing going on. And so I'm thinking it may be a little water retention. So I'm going to give it, a good 20, 30 pounds. And hopefully my foot, I don't know. And plus pregnancy, I feel like my foot didn't really get back to itself after pregnancy. What is this over here? So yeah. So here's the other shoe. Lightly worn. Very pretty. So I'm not going to return these. They're a little snug, but it is what it is. On date night with the husband, I can bear it. All right. So let me put these back because, with Riley around here, if I don't put this back in here, my shoes will be gone. So these are a pair of shoes. I actually Instagrammed this. If you follow me on Instagram at IamDionDean, you saw these. These are a pair of DVF, Dime von Furstenberg, that I thrifted, and I have walked off the price, but they were $7 at Goodwill. I walked them off. I'm sorry, I've already worn these. These are DVF. Can you see the stamp there? Sorry. And if you've taken my class, my thrifting a designer wardrobe, then you already know how we buy designer shoes and how we can tell that this is a good shoe. So if you haven't taken the course, take it. styleacademy.teachable.com. I have thrifting in there. I have a body shape course. I'm working on a color theory course for you guys that want to learn more about color and how to put outfits together. So that's coming. But body shape and thrifting, my thrifting video. Just basically all of me in a video. It's basically like you're taking me to the store. I'm showing you all of my tips and tricks. So Style Academy, Teachable, styleacademy.teachable.com. So these shoes, I know, I keep on saying I'm not buying any more heels, but I'm just a heels type of girl. So I got these at one of my favorite thrift stores, Out of the Closet, and here's both of them. And these were really lightly worn. You can see from the bottom. This is a Dion Dean shoe, faux show, okay? This I would put on with a pair of jeans and rock it out. These were $9.99. Once again, if you've taken my class, the thrifting course, then you already know how we determine a good shoe. So this was $9.99, and I know, for thrifting, I'm using my $9.90, my Salvation Army 69¢, and but Out of the Closet, if you do not have an Out of the Closet in your city, definitely, let me say it another way. Look and see if you have an Out of the Closet in your city. The proceeds go to AIDS research. They give free AIDS tests. It's just a wonderful mission, and I'm so in love with that store. It is not a mega super thrift store, so you're not gonna see like racks and racks and racks and racks of thrift. It's not like a Goodwill superstore, Salvation Army superstore, but they do have a beautiful selection because people who understand the mission and know the mission, they donate. So at this last time when I went to visit, they had Tadashi Shohei, they had a whole bunch of not Abercrombie. I keep on calling them Abercrombie. Anthropology. They just have some really unique. Oh my gosh, their furniture is out of this world. So definitely, tweet and go on Twitter or go to their website, Out of the Closet, and see if they have a location near you. Anyway, that is my shoes. Those are the 4 shoes that I have purchased while being home. I know, me in a heel. I said I wasn't going to do it, but I did it anyway. But hope you enjoy. If you want to see some more of my shoe selection and want to see more stuff that I get from RealReal, let me know. Please download the app. This is not a sponsored video, okay? I'm just telling you, I'm in love with the RealReal app. So download the RealReal app. If you are a professional woman trying to build your designer shoe game, your designer handbag game, your designer clothing game on a budget, the RealReal is it. I promise you. Like those 2 shoes, designer shoes, I got 2 of them for like $108. There's no way you can beat it. So download the app, check it out, let me know what you think. If there are any other ways that you are saving money on designer items, please let me know. If there are any other websites, I know Fashion File, Vestiaire Collective, Rebag. There's so many amazing sites that are doing consignment really well. So let me know if you shop them and how you feel about it. All right. Love you. We never pay retail, and I will see you soon. Bye. There are counterfeit Jimmy Choo, Louboutin, Manolo Blahniks out there, and a lot of times you can tell that it's not real because the symmetry of the stitching. Lining never lies. You're going to hear me say that over and over again. The lining never lies. So natural fibers and synthetic fibers, what's the difference? And why does that add to cost?